All right, so I just got some incredibly surprising news on the Yelich injury. Those of you who are on Twitter have probably seen this already, but an MLB analyst, Jim Bowden, who has about 170,000 followers on Twitter, tweeted out that Christian Yelich will not need surgery on his fractured kneecap, and that a timetable for return is about 6 weeks from now. And 6 weeks from now, in fact, I think it was 5 weeks and 6 days from now, is the MLB World Series. So, if somehow, some way, the Milwaukee Brewers put it all together and made a legendary run in the postseason, they would get Yelich back this year in time for the World Series. So, I mean, compared to what I was thinking yesterday, because yesterday it was kind of a doom and gloom thing. It was like I saw a lot of, many months he's going to be out. If he needs surgery, he might even be out for all of next year. And then I get this news, and, I like to apologize to everybody in the comments section who was telling me it might just be a few weeks. I thought those people were crazy because, it's a broken kneecap. Like, how often does that happen? And with how painful that injury is, and it's like, it must have been it must not have been that serious of a fracture because, when you think of a broken kneecap, you think like, oh man, this guy is like going to be freaking immobilized or something. Yelich walked off the field with a broken kneecap. I mean, he was able to walk off under his own power. So I guess that should have been like a hint that it might not have been as serious as we all think. But, this is like the best case scenario, like legitimately the best case scenario for everything that's happened. And at the very least, even if the Brewers don't go far in the playoffs or they don't make the playoffs, you got Yelich back and in time for, spring training next year and with a lot of time to spare before that as well. So that's really, really awesome. And, I was thinking, at the very least, he might have to miss some of spring training next year. He might, have to take time recovering during time where he might, be training in the off season, which kind of sucks. So, even if the Brewers don't make a run here, that's still amazing news for them, knowing that Yelich is going to, have a full off season to, be in his full, regular off-season mode and everything. He's not going to have to recover from a broken kneecap the majority of the off-season. But as for the game tonight, sorry about that. The game tonight, though, Mike Moustakas hit a freaking nuclear atomic blast to, Australia. Like, that home run that he hit in the bottom of the ninth was like unbelievably like long. I can't believe that the Statcast was only 418 feet on that. That's like that's got to be way longer than that. I just can't believe that it's only 418 feet on that home run. But yeah, the Brewers put themselves in a little bit of danger, and I still don't trust really anybody in this bullpen except for Suter and Hader right now. And on occasions, Alex Claudio, of course, he gave up a home run tonight, but I felt like that was probably a fluke. He was a really crappy hitter who just happened to turn one around on him, it happens, But, outside of Suter and Hader, there's not really anybody in this bullpen that I feel good about, Freddie Peralta can be good sometimes. Pomeranz is good like 75% of the time, and then the other 25%, he's a steaming pile of garbage. Matt Albers is, I remember when everyone thought, oh yeah, Matt Albers, he's our closer now. The guy isn't that good. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think he's that good. We saw yesterday when he was out there, he was getting hit really hard. He was lucky that they were right at our outfielders, but he was very lucky that he didn't blow the game yesterday for the Brewers. But, there's just not a whole lot of guys I trust, and that's really the thing. And I'm sorry that I'm talking negatively right now because tonight was an awesome victory for the Brewers. But the bullpen, it's just that's really the big problem with the Brewers right now. I mean, I'm not too concerned about the offense. I mean, yeah, they're prone to the occasional drought here and there, but, you know, in the playoffs, I would hope that that wouldn't happen. But you just don't have like a bullpen or a legit pitching staff to lean on if that happens, and that's my biggest concern right now with the Brewers. But I mean, they've won 6 in a row, so you know they took 5 of 7 from the Cubs in those 2 series they played against them. You needed to, you know, at least like win those both of those series, at least take, you know, 4 of 7 or 5 of 7, and the Brewers did exactly that. Now they're 1 game behind the Cubs. I think now with the win they're a half a game behind the Cubs. I'm not sure if the Cubs play tonight or not, but I mean, if the Cubs lose tonight, if they do play, then guess what? The Brewers are tied for the wild card, for the second wild card. So, I mean, it's been quite the rebound for this team. I mean, we were like, what, 5 back like just a week or 2 ago of the wild card, and now we're sitting right here, right on the cusp of it. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's going to be really interesting. I mean, even without Yelich, the team has shown signs of life. So, and especially if, you know, Grandal and Moustakas and we get Keston Hiura back, we get Brandon Woodruff back, you know, this could be shaping up to be a, you know, a pretty formidable team, even without Yelich. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at AdamberSports41512, and I'll see you guys next time. Go Brewers.